హలో, వినిపిస్తుందా? హలో, ఆడియో కట్. హలో.
వినిపిస్తుంది.
Okay. Yesterday we discussed about the exceptions and files. Now we move on to the none, dictionaries, tuples, list slices, string formatting, and user functions. First of all, none. The none object is used to represent the absence of a value. It is similar to null in other programming languages, like other empty values such as 0 or empty brackets, and the empty string. It is false when converted to a Boolean variable. Okay. What is none often used to represent? It represent the absence of a value. Okay. The none object is returned by any function that doesn't explicitly return anything else. In this one, def some function, there is no arguments here, and it just print hi. Whereas in var equal to some function and print var. Here var is an not a string, so it doesn't print anything here. So in the absence of variables, it just print here none value, because there is no values here to print. Here it is an high, so it print the high here. Okay. What number does this code print? FOO equal to print. If FOO double equals to none, then it print 1, else print 2. What is the answer? Here there is no values, right?
2.
So it is none. If it is none, then it prints 1 value. So it prints the 1, because there are no values here to print. Dictionaries. Here dictionaries means it is a similar to a database. Why in this one we use it to a key and value. Only immutable objects can be used as keys to dictionaries. What is meant by immutable? Immutable objects means you, after you create the object and assign some value to it, you can't modify that value. Those are the immutable objects. Some immutable objects, they are bool, int, float, tuple, string. These are the immutable objects. The mutable objects are list, set, dict. They are the mutable objects. You can't change the values in immutable objects. Okay. So far, the only mutable objects you have come across are lists and dictionaries. Trying to use a mutable object as a dictionary key causes a type error. In this one, it is a mutable object here, so it gives the type error. First of all, dictionaries are the data structures used to map arbitrary keys to values. These are the key, and we assigned values to the keys. It is a database. Here the data is value and the base is a keyword. We assign the data into a base, we assign the value into a keyword. So in the given example, ages equal to Dave. Dave means it is a key, and 24 is the value of the Dave, and Mary 42, John 58. Dave, Mary, John are the keys, and 24, 42, 58 are the values assigned by them. So in this print ages of Dave. Dave, what is the value of Dave? 24. So in the result it gives the 24 value. And print ages of Mary. Mary it is the key. We assigned value 42 here. So in the result it gives the 42. Always we use square brackets in the dictionaries. Okay. Fill in the blank to define a valid dictionary with two elements. We can divide the elements by using the comma. We assign the value to a key by colon. By colon we assign the value. Here the key is BMW and the value is blue. We assign the value to the key by using the colon and by separating the two elements by using the comma here and flower bracket. Okay. After trying to index a key that isn't part of the dictionary returns as a key error. In this one, primary equal to red. Red is the key and 2550 are the values, and green is the key and 02550 are the values. So in this one we print the primary red. Here what is the value of the red? 25500. It gives the result here, and here it is an yellow. There is no key named as yellow here, so it gives the key error yellow. Okay. Dictionary contain key and value pair. We can pair the we can pair keys and values here like this one. Okay. The key should be unique in the dictionary while values need not be unique. The key should be in a unique, means it doesn't change or it doesn't resemble to anyone. It is an unique. The value can be not be an unique. Okay. The key should be in immutable, means it doesn't change. Immutable means it doesn't change. Mutable means it can change. The values can be mutable or immutable. Okay. So, what is the result of this code? Text equal to empty flower brackets. Print text of 0. Here it assigned a 0, but there is no values in the dictionary, so it gives the key error. Okay, we discussed this one. Only immutable objects can be used as keys to dictionaries. Immutable objects are those that can't be changed, as we discussed it so far here. And trying to use a mutable object as a dictionary key causes a type error. Which of these values can't be used as a dictionary key? This one, because it is a mutable. Every dictionary key should be an immutable, means doesn't change. Okay. To determine whether a key is a dictionary, you can use in and not in, just as you can for a list. Here nums equal to 1 colon 1, 2 colon 2, 3 colon 3. Here 1, 2, 3, these are the keys, and ONG, TW2, these are the values. So in this one, print 1 in nums. We can see the whether the 1 is present in the dictionaries as a keyword. So here 1 in nums is there. 1, true. 3 means it is a value. It is not a keyword, right? So it prints the false. And 4 not in nums. Yes, there is no 4 in these numbers. So it prints true. Okay. We use in and not in as to check whether the key is in a dictionary or not here. Okay. Drag and drop from the options below to print S if the key 112 is present in the dictionary named Paris. Answer this one if anyone. If Hello. Hello. Answer this one.
స్క్రీన్ కనబట్లేదు.
స్క్రీన్ కనిపించట్లేదా?
బ్లాక్ గా కనిపిస్తుంది.
ఇప్పుడు ఇప్పుడు కనిపిస్తుందా?
కనిపిస్తుంది.
ఇప్పుడు కనిపిస్తుంది.
ఇప్పుడు కనిపిస్తుందా బ్రో? హలో.
కనిపిస్తుంది. కనిపిస్తుంది బ్రో.
ఓకే ఓకే. ఆన్సర్ దిస్ వన్. Hello, answer this one, friend.
If 112 not in pairs.
If 112
not in pairs.
In this one, if key 112 is present in the dictionary or not? No. Not in or in? In means it will check. In, right? If the key 112 is present in the dictionary named as Paris, then it will print yes. If 112 in Paris, then it will print yes, right? A useful dictionary method is get. It does the same thing as indexing, but if the key is not found in the dictionary, it returns another specified value instead of none, comma, by default. That means in the given example, Paris pairs equal to 1 year key, and apple is the value. Okay? Orange is the key, and 2, 3, 4 is the value. True, false, none, true. After print Paris dot get orange. Here orange we assign we want the key value. We named the key, and it prints the value of the key here result. Here orange. Orange it assigned as 2, 3, 4 as its value. So it prints the 2, 3, 4. And 7. 7 is not there in this list. 7 key is not there in this list. So it prints none. And get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, comma, not in a dictionary. So it prints the not in a dictionary one result. Okay. It returns another specified value instead none, comma, by default. If not found in the dictionary value, if any key is not found in the dictionary value, it automatically prints the none by default. Okay. What is the result of this code? 1 colon 1 comma 2 colon 1 comma 3 colon 2 comma 4 colon 3 print fib dot get of 4 comma 0 plus fib dot get 7 comma 5. What is the result of this code? Can anyone answer this one? So, four. No, I think. Here 4 comma 0. It prints the here 4. What is the value of the 4 here? 3. It prints the 3 plus 7 comma 5 means 5 here. 4 plus 3 plus 5 8, I think so. Right. Okay, na? If key is not present in the dictionary, then it gets none. Okay. Tuples. Tuples can be created without the parentheses by just sorry. Tuples are very similar to lists except that they are immutable. That is, they cannot be changed. Also, they are created using parentheses rather than square brackets. You can access the values in the tuple with their index, just as you did with the list. Here, print words index of 0. 0 means spam. It will print the index value 0, 1, 2. 0 means spam, 1 means X, and 2 means sausages. By calling the index value, they print the words in the tuple. Okay. Trying to reassign a value in a tuple causes a type error. Words 1 equal to cheese. Here word 1 is X, it is not a cheese, so it gives the type error in the result. Okay. Like list and dictionaries, tuples can be nested within each other. Fill in the blanks to create a list, dictionary, and tuple. We create the list by using the square brackets. Dictionary, flower brackets, and tuple. This one. Okay. Tuples can be created without the parentheses by just separating the values with commas. Example, my tuple equal to 1, 2, 3. My tuple, we give the index value 0 and it will print the 1 value. An empty tuple is created using an empty parenthesis pair. TPL equal to empty parenthesis. Tuples are faster than lists, but they cannot be changed. What is the result of this code? Tuple equal to 1, comma 1, 2, 3. Print tuple of index value 1. What is the result of this code? Hello? Hello? Can anyone answer this one, right? One is the index value. Tuple of 1 means which one it will print? First option, right? List slices. List slices provide a more advanced way of retrieving values from a list. Basic list slicing involves indexing a list with 2 colon separated integers. This returns a new list containing all the values in the old list between the indices. In this example, squares equal to 0, 1, 4, 9, 16, 25, 36, 49, 64 and 81. Here print squares 2 colon 6. It means it goes to the second index value here 0, 1, 2, 4, 4 up to 6. means 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 means 25. Up to 4 to 25 it will print here. 3 to 3 colon 8 means up to 3 to 8 index values it will print here. 0 to 1 index values it will print here. Okay. Like the arguments to range, the first index provided in a slice is included in the result, but the second list isn't. Okay. It will print the second index value to the sixth index value. What is the second index value here? 4. Sixth index value is 25. Okay. Here 3 colon 8 means third index value to 8 index value means 9 to 49. Here 0 colon 1 means 0 index value to 1 index value, only one value is there, 0. It will print here in the result. Okay. What is the result of this code? Square equal to 0, 1, 4, 9 up to 64. Print squares of 4 colon 7. Then what is the result of this code?
First option.
Right answer. If the first number in the slice is omitted, it is taken to be the start of the list. If the second number is omitted, it is taken to be the end. In the given example, squares is equal to 0 to 81. Square of colon 7 means starting of the index value to the 7th index value, it prints the values. Means 0 to 7th index value. What is the 7th index value here? 36. So it prints the 0 to 36 here. If we give colon next to the number, it prints the from 7 to end of the list. Means from 7th index. What is the 7th index value here? 49, and it goes to the end of the list 81. It prints the 7 to the end of the list values here. Okay. Fill in the blanks to take the first two elements of the list. Here list of A, B, C, D equal to list of, we want to take first two elements of the list. Answer this one, guys. Hello. Hello. It will print the first two values, means index value 0 and index value 1. It should be printed. Then
Colon 2.
colon 1
2.
means two values now. First two elements means first value is 0 and second element is 1.
Up to the second value.
Up to the second value. First two elements here 0 means A, 1 means B. Oh, two value. Common. Right on. Okay. First two elements. And A, B print. List slices can also have a third number representing the step to include only alternate values in the slice. Here squares equal to 0 to 81. Print square double columns 2 and print square 2 colon 8 colon 3. Here double columns means it moves, it jumps one value, means 0 to 4 to 16 to 36. It leaves one value between the list. If in the second one 2 colon 8 colon 3 means from the second index value to 8 index value, it prints the step of 3 and it leaves three numbers between the second index value to 8 index value. Means second index value here 4. After 4 it leaves 9, 16 and goes to the 25. Up to 8 means Here, what is the 8th index value? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 64. So it doesn't print the 64 because it only takes the 4 and 25 because it step off of 3. Will include elements starting from second index up to the 8th with a step of 3. Okay. What is the output of this code? Squares of 0 to 81 print squares of 1 double colon 4. And what is the output? Hello.
Second option.
Negative values can be used in the list slicing. When negative values are used for the first and second values in a slice, they count from the end of the list. In this one, squares equal to 0 to 81, print squares 1 colon minus 1, means it deletes the last index value, means it prints from one index value to the last but one index value, means 64. It delete the last index value. Okay, in the result you see 1 to 64 it will print because 1, the second index value is 1, so it prints the 1 to 64. It deletes the last value here. If a negative value is used for this step, the slice is done backwards. Okay. What is the output of this code? Squares of 0 to 81 print squares of 7 colon 5 colon minus 1. What is the output of this code? Hello? $49.36, right? Hello? The seventh index value is 49. So it print the first one 49 and fifth one is minus 1 means 7 index value minus 1 means sixth index value 36. So it gives the 49 comma 36. Okay. List comprehensions are useful way of quickly creating list whose contents obey a simple rule. For example, cubes equal to list of I power 3 for I in range of 5, means it will print the up to 5 index values. 0 power 3 0, 1 power 3 1, 2 power 3 8, 3 power 3 27 and 4 power 4 4 power 3 64. Okay. What does this list comparison create? Nums equal to I power 2 for I in range of 10. Hello, anyone can answer this one? Hello, Mohammed. Hello.
Bro, bro.
Answer this one, bro. Answer.
0 to 10 na? Second one.
0 to 10. A list of even numbers between 0 and 10. No.
First one. First one, bro.
నాకు అదే చెప్పింది. A list comprehension can also contain an if statement to enforce a condition on values in the list. Evens equal to I power of 2 for I in range of 10. If I power 2 divided by 2 double equals to 0, then it prints evens. So I power of 2 means 0 power of 2 means 0, 2 power of 2 4, 4 power of 2 16, and it goes to even numbers, right? Double equals to 0. So 6 power 6 square, 6 power 2 means 36, and 8 power 2 64. Here it is the condition. Create a list of multiples of 3 from 0 to 20. Create a list of multiples of 3 from 0 to 20. Answer this one. Anusha, are you there?
Hello.
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 Can you answer this one?
For I in range,
I 20. Hello. Hello.
hello.
Can you answer this one? For I in range of 20, condition. If multiples of 3 from 0 to 20. This one, right? We have to create a list of multiples of 3 from 0 to 20. 20 is the range. Okay. Multiples of 3. So I divided by 3 double equals to 0 means it whatever we take the number in the place of I, it is divisible by 3. It is a multiple of 3. Okay. Trying to create a list in a very extensive range will result in a memory error. This code shows example. Here in this example, even equal to 2 power I for I in range of 10 power 100. Here the memory size is very high, so it gives the memory error. Okay. It runs out of the memory. When the memory runs out, when a value runs out of memory, it will give the memory error. Okay. Fill in the blanks to create a list of numbers multiplied by 10 in the range of 5 to 9. We have to create a list of numbers which are multiplied by 10 in the range of 5 to 9, 5 to 9 range. Tell me the answer, guys. Hello.
For x in range of 5 to 9.
For x
In
in range of 5 to
5.
9. Yes. So far, to combine strings and non-strings, we have converted the non-strings to strings and added them. Okay. String formatting provides a more powerful way to append non-strings within strings. String formatting uses a strings format method to substitute a number of arguments in the string. In this one, nums equal to 4, 5, 6. MSG equal to numbers 0, 1, 2 dot format nums of 0. It is the index value 0, 1, 2. Then print MSG. Here MSG means numbers which are given the values 0, 1, 2 are the index values 4, 5, 6. So it prints the result numbers of 4, 5, 6. Okay. Each argument of the format function is placed in the string at the corresponding position, which is determined using the curly braces. Format method is to substitute a number of arguments in the string. What is the result of this code? Print 010 dot format ABRA, comma CAD. What is the result of this code? Index value 010. So
ABRA
AB
RA CAD ABRA.
0 here ABRA, 1 CAD, next 0 ABRA. So it prints like this. Index values this one. 0 is the in the value of the 0 it is a ABRA. 1 means CAD and another 0 means ABRA. So it means ABRA, CAD, ABRA here. Okay. String formatting can also be done with named arguments. Here a equal to x comma y dot format x equal to 5 comma y equal to 12. Print a. Here a equal to x comma 5. What is the value assigned to the x comma 5? 5 comma 12. So in the result it gives the 5 comma 12 here. Okay. What is the result of this code? String equal to CBA dot format of a equal to 5, b equal to 9, c equal to 7. Print str.
Third option.
C, yes. C means 7, B means 9, A means 5. So 7, 9, 5. Right. Python contains many useful built-in functions and methods to accomplish common tasks. Join. Join. Join a list of strings with another string as a separator. Replace. Replaces one substring in a string with another. Starts with and ends with. Determine if there is a substring at the start and end of a string respectively. To change the case of a string, you can use lower and upper. The method split is the opposite of join, turning a string with a certain separator into a list. Okay. Join means we can join the two separated lists with one string to another string. We can join. Okay. In this code, in this example, print join spam x ham. In the result, it gives the spam x ham. It joins the strings. And here print hello me dot replace. If you want to replace the hello, if you want to replace the name, we can use it in the replace format. Means here hello me we should replace with the world. Okay, then it prints the hello world. Here me is replaced with the world world by using the replace function. In this one print, this is a sentence starts with this. Here the sentence is starting with this, so it is true. And print this is a sentence dot ends with sentence, right? In this given sentence, the sentence is end with the sentence. Here this is a sentence, the ending is sentence, end with sentence, so it prints the true value, true. Next one, print this is a sentence, we want this in the uppercase, we put dot upper, then it will print the uppercase of this sentence. And if you want a lowercase, we just put it dot lower, then it will print the given sentence in a lower. Okay. And print spam x ham split. Split means it divides the given sentence with the apostrophes. Means spam x ham here. Okay. Fill in the blank to turn the string uppercase.
Capital SPAM.
If you want to turn the string with in uppercase, which word we will use? Upper, right? A dot upper. Here, see. If you want to change this one as an uppercase or lowercase, we just put it up dot upper or dot lower. If you want an uppercase, we put it dot upper, or if you want a lowercase, dot lower. Here upper. We want this string in uppercase, so we put a dot upper. A means spam dot upper. It will give the uppercase. Okay. Numeric functions. To find the maximum or minimum of some numbers or a list, you can use max or min. To find the distance of a number from 0, use ABS. To round a number to a certain number of decimal places, use round. To find the total of a list, use sum. These are the numeric functions: max or minimum, ABS means absolute value, round, sum. These are the numeric functions we used in this Python. Okay. Example: print minimum of the given values. It will print the minimum value. In this one, minimum value is 0, so it prints the 0. Maximum value. What is the maximum value here? 9. It will print the 9. ABS means absolute value. The distance of a number from 0. Minus 99 to 0, the distance is 99, right? If you add 99 to minus 99, it gives the 0. So it will print the 99 here. And sum. Sum means it will add all the values in the list. 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5 gives 15. These are the numeric functions are commonly used. Minimum, max, ABS means absolute value, sum, round. What is the result of this code? A equal to minimum of sum of 11, 12, maximum of ABS of minus 30, 2. Print A. What is the result of this code? Answer this one. Hello.
30. 30.
30. Right. Here the minimum value is 11. Sum of 11 comma 12. Absolute of minus 30 comma 2. Means absolute value here is 30. Often used in conditional statements, all and any take a list as an argument and return true if all or any of their arguments evaluate to true. The function enumerate can be used to iterate through the values and indices of a list simultaneously. In the given example, nums equal to 55, 44, 33, 22 and 11. If all I greater than 5 for I in nums, then it will print all larger than 5. Or if any I percent 2 double equals to 0 for I in nums, it will print at least 1 is even. For V in enumerate nums, okay, enumerate means it will divide the index value comma and value. Here 55 in the list 55, 44, 33, 22, 11. Enumerate means it prints the 55, 44, 33, 22, 11 are the values and 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 are the index values, index numbers. 0 is the index value of the 55, 1 is 44, 2, 33, 3, 22, 4, 11. It prints the index values comma the actual values in the list. Okay. All means if the all numbers in the list are greater than 5, then only it will print the all larger than 5. If any means if any number in the given list are double equals to 0, then it will print at least 1 is even. Here all it is true, so it will print all larger than 5. And enumerate means it will print the index value comma the actual value, the actual list values, index value comma actual list values. Okay. What is the result of this code? Nums equal to minus 1 comma 2 minus 3 4 minus 5. If all abs of I is less than 3 for I in nums, then print 1 or else print 2. What is the result of this code then? Hello. Hello, Mohammed. Anusha, can you answer this one? Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Answer this one. ABS of I means ABS of 1 minus 1 is 1. So it is less than 3. Next 2 is less than 3. ABS of minus 3. It is not less than 3, it is equal to 3. And 4 is not less than 3. So what is the number in the result? Are you understanding this one? Hello.
1 now.
No. All means if all the numbers in the given list is satisfied by the given condition. If anyone opposes, then it will not print 1. Here minus 3, absolute of minus 3 means 3. 3 is not less than 3, right? 3 equal to 3. 4 is not less than 3. So it is so it is not right. The condition fails here. So then it will print 2. Okay. Or understand this one? ABS means absolute of value. Distance between the value to the 0. Minus 1 to the 0 is 1. 1 is less than 3. Yes, it is right. 2 less than 3. Right. Minus 3 means absolute of I. I here minus 3. Absolute of minus 3 is 3. 3 is not less than 3. 3 equal to 3. So the condition fails here. So if the condition fails, it goes to else part, then it will print the 2 value. Okay. Are you understand this one? Hello.
అర్థమైంది.
Right. Text analyzer. This is an example project showing a program that analyzes a sample file to find what percentage of the text each character occupies. Okay. Here file name equal to input of enter a file name with open file name as f, text equal to file dot read. It just read the given file. It is a sample code which is not the sample content for demonstrating purpose only, this one. R means it is just to read the content in the file. Okay. Fill in the blanks to read the contents of a file using with statement. Answer this one, guys, if you are. Hello. Hello, Mohammed. Are you there? Hello. 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 We have to read the contents of a file using with statement. Answer it, guys. With. Okay. A function that counts how many times a character occurs in a string. Here def count char, it is a function name. Text comma char, it is an argument here. Count equal to 0 for C in text. If C double equals to char, count plus equal to 1 means it increments. Return count. Okay. This function takes as its arguments the text of the file and one character, returning the number of times that character appears in the text. Now we can call it for our file. File name equal to input. Input of enter a file name with open file name as f, text equal to file dot read. Read means it reads the contents in the given file. Then print count char text comma r. Why has the character counting code been put in a function? So run multiple times. It can run be multiple times, right? The next part of the program finds what percentage of the text each character of the alphabet occupies. For char in, these are the alphabet, percentage equal to 100 into count char. This is the function name. Text comma char means arguments by length of the text. What is the length of the text here? 26, right? Print 0 minus 1% of dot format of char comma round of percent comma 2. The run program, okay. It will print the percentage of the text. Percentage of the text each character of the alphabet occupies. Okay. It is the condition. What is the purpose of round function in the code? Round function in the code. What is the purpose of round function? The round function is used to reduce the number of digits. Okay. Last one. Can you slice a tuple? Yes or no? Yes. Which list slicing reverses the list numbers? List numbers ni reverse chesedi. Which list slicing reverses the list numbers? Answer guys if you anyone. Hello. Hello, answer it guys.
First option.
Right. Correct. What could be described as an immutable list? Immutable list. Dictionary, a number, a tuple. Immutable means doesn't change. What could be described as an immutable list? Dictionary, right? Tuple or a number. What is the return of functions that don't have a return statement? What is the returned by functions that don't have a return statement? 0, false or none? None. It automatically prints the none if there is no values in the given code, given arguments or values. Okay. What is the result of this code? Nums equal to 55, 44, 33, 22. Print maximum of minimum of nums colon 2 comma abs of minus 42. What is the result of this code? Answer this one guys if anyone can tell. Hello. Hello Mohammed.
42.
40,
2.
42.
I think
No,
Mohammed has left.
left. Anusha, are you there?
None.
Monica, can you answer this one? 42 or anything, anyone, anything else? 44. Maximum or minimum nums colon 2, comma ABS of minus 42. (42 plus 2), right? Okay. Okay, that's it for today, guys. We can continue after the class. Next class we can